Hello, my name is Saad Radwan. Today I will be talking about OneNote. OneNote is a digital note-taking program. It can be used for all courses. It would help students take digital notes in class. It provides tools students need. Notes can easily be shared between students. Text can easily be edited and organized. You can also merge files in OneNote, and it would be less time consuming. To download OneNote, you need to head to the search bar and go to the Microsoft Store. You go to OneNote. One more thing, OneNote is available in the Apple Store and the Android Store. And as you can see, it's already installed in my system. It's for free. If you scroll down a bit, the system requirements, you need for the hardware components, you need a 2-core processor that is 1.6 gigahertz or faster. For the memory, at least you need a 4 gigabyte memory. And for the operating system, you need Windows 10 or higher. And I would be waiting for you to download OneNote.
One eternity later.
So, when I'm done installing OneNote, I would go and click on it to run the program. I would go to File on the top left corner, and I would go to New to create a new notebook. I would call it my notebook, and I will press Create. I would call it Notebook. So here's the name for my note, and I would do Create. And it should tell me your notebook has been created and we would like to share it. Would you like to share it with other people? I either invite someone to elaborate on the notebook, or I do not know. I could still add them later if I've created the notebook. Okay. So this is the cover page of the notebook. If you would go to the left corner, you would find here the notebook and other notebooks you can access and shuffle through. But we would like to focus on this notebook for now. For here, next to the notebook, you would write chapter 1. Chapter 1. And this is the first page of your chapter. You could add another page by going to the right corner over here and adding a page. And you can name it as section 1 maybe. And this would be your first section, and the other would be your second section. Section 2 for example. And you can lift this to be above section 1. Or you could just keep it as it is by lifting the other one. That's easy. You could add another chapter by going next to chapter 1 and hitting the plus mark. And this could be an entirely independent page of the first chapter. And also the same rules apply by the naming of the second chapter, for example. Let's go back to the first chapter. Here on the View tab, you can add rule lines, which are basically same as the notebook lines. You can make them really close to each other, or you can make them far apart from each other. As you can see, you can add grid lines like this, and you can make them far apart. You can also change the color of the page. You can make it green, you can make it lime green, pink, any color you want. I would keep it as no color. You can also switch the background. You can make it on dark mode. Let's keep it on white. You can zoom in. You can zoom out. So if we go to the Draw tab and we press on Type, we can write any sentence that we would like to write in our notepad. For example, and I wrote this sentence: I can increase the size of the text by pressing the 4 dots on top of it. and I would increase the size to 20. I can change the style. If I put the style, I can make it bold, I can make it italic and underline it. I could even change its color to orange, for example, or I could change to red. Okay, that's for the type. I could also draw. If I go to color and thickness and choose a color that I would like to draw in, and I could change this thickness from up here. I could write out Hooke's law. I could use lasso to move it. If I crop it out, I could move it under it. I could lasso them both and move them around. I could move them to the bottom, to the right, to the left again. I could use the ruler to underline under them, but I have to press first the pen. I could underline underneath of them. The other thing that I can do is use shapes. Now this is for the shapes. The other thing that I could use is also called ink to shape. Now if I draw any shape, it would convert it automatically. It has to be connected so it could work. The other thing I could do is ink to math. Now if I write a function, for example, y is equal to sine of x, let me erase it. It would automatically convert it to the function that I have wrote. I could increase the size and change the color again, and it would be right here. I could change the style of the written text to anything I would like. Now this was the draw page. One final thing about the draw page. There's the eraser function. It could be used to delete anything that I already drew. For example, I could delete all the shapes that I have drawn. And that's for the draw function. If I move over to the insert tab, I could do a file attachment, and I would insert it right here, and I could access it by clicking twice, and here's the file from a previous assignment that I did. The other thing I can do is upload a picture from the PC. Place it right. Also, I can do screen clipping from another presentation file. I could take this diagram, crop it out, and it would be placed right here, as you can see. I could also upload online pictures.
What the dog doing?
Keep it right here. I could access online videos, but I have the link for the video to access it and place it over here. It could be played anytime that I want. I could also do a record audio and a record video of myself explaining a concept about the lecture, and it would be placed anywhere in the page, and it could be accessed anytime. I could also upload the built-in equations in the program, for example the quadratic equation. Equation. Here it is. I could also upload symbols from this group of symbols, the summation symbol. And that's pretty much it for OneNote. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I hope this video has been helpful. Go ahead and download OneNote straight away. Peace out.